Hello, welcome to all once again. This is my channel Android Khalifa, and today's I am discussing an interesting topic that is how to create a responsive UI for all screen in Jetpack Compose. So mostly people is going to be failed that how to make the responsive screen in this. So today we will make it easier and faster how everyone can do it in a simplest way. Okay, so I am opening my notepad and what is today's topic. So welcome to all once again. If you have new in my channel, so share, like and subscribe the channel. So let's go to this topic. Today's topic is make responsive UI for screen in the Jetpack Compose. Okay, so today we will use as the grid layout. Mostly responsive is going to be work we need when we use the grid layout, as because there we need to define the is column, specific column or number of column like 2 3. So on that basis it works. So today we will handle that one, like how it will look similar in every screen, as in my previous videos I have uploaded, that you have seen how it look like. So once again I am going to show to you that if I just rotate my screen, is my screen is visible to you? So if I rotate my screen, all here I am taking the boxes in the grid layout. So all boxes are the similar sizes, like height and width are the similar. Okay, and if I just rotate the screen, then once again it basically adjusts all the boxes on basis of the column. So there is no overlapping, no stretching. The height and width of the boxes are the similar as I have shown. As I will increase that one, is it shown to you? So all the boxes sizes are the same. There the padding which is also the same, and there the left padding is also same, and there is a spacing which I have given the 2 dp which is also the same. So today we will work with that one, that how we can achieve this in a easiest way. Okay, so let's, I have write it the code. I am just going to you explain that how it works. So before that one, one thing we should know about that one, that how the like stretching is going to work, how it works. So basically, I am just opening a snipping tool. Okay, I will give you example that how it works. So snipping tool basically it use as to crop the images. Okay, so just look at my screen that how I crop the screen. So suppose that I want to crop a rectangle. How will I do? Simply I will move my cursor at the cursor at the x-axis. Okay, so that will be the shape of the rectangle. Okay, so if I move my cursor at the y-axis, that will be the shape of another rectangle. Okay, so once again look it out. If I move my cursor at the y-axis, that is a rectangle shape, and once again at the zero beginning, if I move my cursor at the y-axis, that will be also rectangle shape. But if I move my cursor from the z-axis, that will be a square shape. Okay, so equally all thing is going to be work. So how basically on here how it works, I am just closing that one. How it works basically, our height is dependent on the width. Okay, so why I am saying that height is dependent on the width, as because if I want a scrolling like this, so height can be anything. Okay, so it will be not stretch and overlap, because there is a I uses a grid layout and that can be scrollable. Okay, so instead of grid layout I can use any scrollable, so the component will be stretch it out or can be scrollable. But problem is around the width. If I am using if I am fixed the size as from this endpoint of width to this endpoint, so there will be stretching of width. Okay, so what I have to do, as the width is going to stretching, on that basis changing the height, that will be our concept. Okay, so one simple for, I will also show you that instead of square, how you can fix the size. Suppose that this is a 100 dp, and on that basis the width is a 100 dp, and it adjusts its size on the screen, and on that basis the height is going to be reflect of the width. But if I want like more than 100 and 100 more than 100 height and only 100 width, so what will I do? So for those things I just created a formula that will be used in all the scenarios. Okay, is my screen is visible to you? Okay, so just I created a dummy project in my Android Studio. It is dynamic grid layout. I have given the name. So this is the code. Only this bunch of line of code and nothing else. Only this. You can just copy and paste. But one by one, I am going to explaining you that how it is going to be work. Okay. So this is the code. You can just copy and paste out. So let's go with that one. Firstly, I have taken the like configuration as the current. So as a current like context type, I have taken that one. Then in that we have a like screen width. Get the screen width in dp. So it will return the screen width in the dp. Okay. So basically, what this function will work? This function basically give the width of the screen. Okay. So the width of the screen may be like not accurate. It is 100% is not accurate the width. So it is around 98% is accurate the width, but some 1 point and 2 point is going to fluctuate in the sum of the devices. So for those I have also the solved that problem in the further steps. So let's see what I have did. Firstly, I have ticked the like item width. So here we are responsible on the width. I have already told you that we are responsible on the width, as the width is going to be changed on that basis, the height is going to be reflected. Okay. So firstly, what I am going to do, firstly I am creating a 100 dp height and 100 dp of width. Okay, so then next I will create the 100 dp of height, then 200 dp of 100 dp of width and 200 dp of height. So how that will be also fixed on that way. Okay, so firstly look at that one. Item width, I have set the 100 dp. So here the 100 dp is going to be width. So on that basis the height is going to be reflected. Okay, then spacing I have given 8 dp. 8 dp I have given the spacing. Then margin value, then I am defining a margin value. Suppose that you have not if I am going to if I am just running it once again, I will show you, as it will reflect, it will show to you that how this going to be done. Okay, so this is the code which is running now. So here I just defining a marginal value as like 10 dp. So why the 10 dp? As if you will look down, like here I have given the padding as start as 10 dp and end as 10 dp. Okay, so this thing, to calculate the actual width of my screen, I need to whatever I have defining on you, if I want to set as 0, so I just simply replace it with 0. I just give the 10, so 10 dp. Okay, so if you don't give any replacement, just give the 0, then what actually it's happening on here, from the left side is a 10 and right side is a 10, so all dp is 20 dp. So that thing we will replace from our which we have calculated. Okay, just running my code again. So I want to show you that what's the usage of the value margin which I have given as 10. Okay, so that's why I am running it again. I want to show you, like, use that same formula, either you are giving from the left padding, either you have giving from the right padding, either anything you can. Okay, so just firstly, just I am going to give it as 0 and see what's happened. So have you seen what's happened? So if I give it as 10, 100, so basically it's a spacing. Okay, I will just keep it as 0. No need like what the spacing between the like items. So these things I am going to define on here already. Like padding is like 2 dp, so I think I don't need that spacing, but just set as 0. Okay, so I just rotate my screen. Yep, all are the boxes shaping. Okay, if I just convert it once again as a 8, so once again as a 10, so this basically, and same thing if I going to be on here like 3 dp and 5 dp. So are you getting like why I give the spacing? Like okay, so space basically like identify that like some larger way. Okay, so if you don't want to give the spacing, just give it as I give it as 100. So keep it as the like 0. Okay, now rotate it again. Yep. So there is, I think, no need of the spacing that made reflect. So it doesn't necessary. Then marginal value what I have given, like I have given the 10 dp as I have already told you. At the if you will scroll down, then here I have given the padding like column from the column start point, from column end point, bottom and top. So I have already given as a 10, 10, 10. So here is a margin. So here is a way like calculate the number of column fit the with the screen width. As you have seen, like when I rotate my screen, on that way the boxes and columns is going to be adjusted. Okay, so how it's going to be done? This is the formula like column count, and here is the max and screen width. Screen width is like which I have get. Then margin, margin is what, if I added the margin as something from left, something from right, so total will be counted on here from the left, from the right. So all things is going to be added. If you have given the margin from right as 10 dp and from right as 20 dp, so 10 plus 20 is going to be 30. So all thing is going to be added on here and reflected on here. Okay, so that will be identifiable as the like what my marginal value. So this is a formula which used to calculate the column as to fit screen. As the screen size will be increased, the column will be fit in that way. Okay, but it doesn't mean that the columns will be like boxes are the equal shape. It may be a stretchable sometime it is not stretchable in different devices or screens. Okay, so now how to solve that problem? Basically here determine the actual item width based on the screen. Here I am calculating the item of width. Yes, as I have told you, like the height is responsible to the width. Okay, so how I will calculate that? If this is the screen and three boxes aligned, on here, then what is the width of that one? It may be like I have defined the 100 dp, but maybe a chance like if I have desktop type application, So maybe a chance like 100 dp is going to be extended as 150 dp. So how I will calculate that as it expanded in on the screen basis, what is the size of the current item as it like screen has a wider range. Okay, so that is calculated on this formula. Then next determine the height of the width adjust you needed. So next one, if I want to fix the height and width are the same, then I will what I will do the same width I will reflect on here, and on here I have to add the 0 dp. That means there is no need extra dp. But if you need like if I have said like 100 dp and you want that more than 100 dp as a height, so what you will do like you just increase that value. So what will happen on here, like 100 width is a height and 20 dp more, any 120 dp is the like its height, and 100 dp is the width. Okay, so if you set as 0, so it will be like a squared shape, like as it is 100 width height, and that similar way the 100 width of the with it. Okay, so this you can adjust as you need. If you want to like minus, so you can also do one that thing. So I am getting as like 70. All thing is going to be doing on here. Okay. Now I have added the lazy grid layout, and here this is like column count. How I identify that what is the column count? Here I have already calculated the number of column that fit in a screen with it. So that was the formula, and I have already told you that I have given the padding as starting 10 dp and value 10 dp. So as to calculate the accurate that one, then 20 items is going to be listing as like 0 1 item 0 item 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. It's going to be like total 19, as because our index position is 0, so it is counted as a 20. Okay, now here is the grid item, like what the item is going to show. Basically I have shown only the boxes. So dynamic width and dynamic height which I have like calculated and pass in on here. So these are like a simple way. So main concept is on here, like how it's going to be work. It's basically depend on the width. It basically depend on the width. As the width is going to be changes, that way the height is going to be reflected. Okay, so like this is the like tutorial you have learned about that one. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks, thank you, and like, share, subscribe the channel. Okay, one thing the students is going to be like confusing, that if I change the like width of like minus, so you can also do that one. Then after that you just build the code, then that will be subtracting, like if I have the 100 width and I want like as a 50 width, so that is going to be reflected, and 60 is going to be also same. So 60 is going to be like 60, then 80 I'm going to 90, and just rebuild once again. So only the 10 dp of height is remain, only 10 dp of height is remain. Okay, so if I just remove it as 0, I am just rebuilding that one, just rebuilding that one. So this formula is 100% accurate. Either you just but you need to just fix up with it, like from that with it how much your height is going to be increased, how much your width is going to be increased. So you need to define on that way. Okay, so I have just defining as a 0 once again. I so once again all are the square boxes. Okay, so one thing, another thing I want to show you, that how I identify that in the larger screen how my how is it responsible. So how it will be look like. So I am so these are all the square boxes. Okay, so if I will decrease the size of the boxes, that will be adjust the similar boxes on that screen, and the height and width will be not shrink. Okay, let's look at how. So suppose that I am taking as 10. Okay, so as 10 I think this is too small. So I have to take as 30. Yeah, so I have take the 30. So one, 2, 3. So only 20 is going to be fixing on here, and the height and width are the similar still. I am going to be 90. So in the 90 basis, the height and column are still same. I am taking as 100. So are you looking that if I'm changing the width on this that basis, that is going to be the box's screen size is going to be changing. If I change as 120, it is still similar. If I take as 150, yeah, if I take as 150, so it is some larger with it. So how it reacts basically it separate it out as in the two ways. Okay, if I take as a 500 type super large, so how it will act? Okay, I am just two just I am building it again. Emulator is going to be some post. So this is going to be working on here. Okay. So 200 I'm going to be add as a 200 as a 200. So yeah, so as I increase the size, that will be also match as my screen. If I just rotate my screen, let me check it out. If I just rotate my screen, then what happens? So yeah, so on that basis the boxes is adjusting in my screen. Okay, I have said that one. So on that basis the screen boxes is this is a super large screen. And have you seen that how this formula is work with everything? It is basically dependent on our width. So I hope you enjoyed this one. So like, share, comment if you enjoy. Thank you.